Most of us spend a lot of our time living in a fantasy instead of dealing with the here and now. I don't have anything against fantasy as long as it's something helpful. But I'm speaking specifically about the fantasy world of time. Thinking about what might happen in the future and what to do if that happens and what to do if that happens after that, so that it's so far removed from where you need to be planning that it's entering the realm of total fantastic improbability. And then there is also the dream world of thinking about the past. What if I had done this? What if I had done that? Could things have been different? The thing about the past and the future that you have to remember is that the past can't be changed. You can learn from it, and there is some value in thinking about it in those terms. But people who spend a significant amount of their mental energy reliving past events and what if, and if only, they're not having that energy available to them to work on what's right in front of them. And when it comes to the future, it's unknowable. No matter how hard you try or how much mental energy you expend, you will never be able to forecast the future with such a degree of certainty that planning too far ahead in the future will do you any good. Both of these fantasy dream worlds only serve to take away the mental resources that you need to focus on what you're doing right now. The moral choices that you have to handle at the moment you're living in. Many religions and philosophies in the world already are devoted to espousing the idea that you have to live in the now. The main advantage of this that I can see is that only this moment right now that you're living in is under your control more than anything else. The past can't be touched or changed. The future can't be anticipated perfectly. But right now, you are in control. If you focus on right now and do so for the rest of your life, you will have the energy and the resources to live right now in a way that is effective, that is satisfying, and that makes life worthwhile. If you spend all of your time living in a dream world of worrying about what you could have done in the past or what you might do if certain things happen in the future, then certain things happen, then certain things happen, and then you'll know what to do, you'll never actually live the life you're supposed to be living. I'm not going to claim to be able to tell you what life you're supposed to be living right now. You're going to have to figure that out by focusing on what you're doing right now. Now, I'm not saying that there can be no planning for the future whatsoever. Planning for tomorrow is part of what you have to do right now. I'm talking about people who spend days of their lives thinking about what they will do when they win the lottery, or what they will do if they marry a celebrity, or what they will do if. See what I'm saying? On the other hand, planning what you're going to do with your paycheck to get yourself out of debt so that you can have a little extra spending cash in your pocket a few months down the road, that is actually living in the now, as I'm thinking of it. So here's my advice for this episode. Whenever your mind starts to wander and think too much about the past or too much about the future, say to yourself a really quick reminder to focus in on what's happening right in front of you. It's an old phrase that was very trendy about 30 years ago. Be here now. It's short, it's quick, it's to the point, it's easy to remember. When you suddenly find yourself drifting, oh, I should have done this in college. Or, well, 5 years from now, maybe I'll inherit some money when these people die, and then what I should do with the money that I'm going to get then is be here now. It'll be a new habit for you, just something to have in the back of your head. Whenever your mind starts to wander, whenever you start to lose focus on what's important, what you're doing at the moment, say to yourself, be here now. Like some of my other things that I'm going to be telling you, this sounds simple, it may sound goofy, but it will actually work. The best things in life are simple because they work. I hope this helps you, and be here now.